Right, new scenery today at the Grandad's. Today we're going to be doing Premier League, Scottish Premiership, maybe Scottish Championship, but wait and see. We're going to be doing that anyway. It's going to be a rocking video. Got my predictions, and I'm just going to be telling you what I think, and hope you enjoy. Uploading more frequently. I know I've not uploaded in a week or two, but I've been quite busy, and when I say that, I've been quite busy actually. So yeah, let's get into this video and hope you enjoy. So quickly, just to tell you the way this is going to do, we're going to go Saturday Premier League game, Saturday Scottish Premier League, Scottish Championship, because that's always on Saturday, and then Sunday Premier League game, Sunday Scottish Premiership. So we'll just get into this right away. I don't want to be taking ages to do everything, so yeah. So first one is Man City v Leeds at 12:30. That should be a cracker of a game. Might watch that before I go walk, but we'll wait and see. This is going to be a hard game to judge. Obviously Ruben Diaz and John Stones are good defenders, but I don't think anybody in the league can handle Rafinha. I think he's one of the best right mids in the league in form now. I really like him, and I wouldn't mind if Man U got him in the summer. But anyway, more to the point, I think it's going to be a cracking game. Maybe Aguero with a goal, you never know. Jesus is quite mobile, he can play, and he comes in deep. De Bruyne can do that too, and nobody really knows his starting lineup other than most of the time Ruben Diaz and John Stones. In a big game, I think this is a big game, it's a big 3 points, and Bielsa's team will be right up for this, and they've got a good attack, the best counter-attack, one of the best counter-attacks in the league, which is why I think it's going to be Ruben Diaz and Stones, which is why I've got them both in my fantasy football team. But even that, I don't think it'll be good enough, and I think it'll be an absolute goal fest, 3-0. Rafinha, Jack Harrison, Bamford, they're all promising players for Leeds. Matthias Clerc doesn't really start, but you never know, could come in, make an impact. For Man City, Gundogan, Rodri, even though he plays CDM, John Stones and Diaz header along the full-backs going up. De Bruyne, Aguero, Jesus, Sterling, Mahrez, list goes on. But cracking of a game, I think, and yeah, tell me what you think. Next game is at 3, Liverpool v Aston Villa. Interesting game. I'm pretty sure Jack Grealish is out. Massive blow for Aston Villa. I mean, if you watch the 7-2 game, which was the last time they played before the FA Cup game, it was, I think, don't quote me on that, Jack Grealish was a massive impact, but John McGinn can play high. We've seen it for Scotland, so I think he'll fill that role pretty well. Ollie Watkins really fast, quite clinical at times, other times not so. Trezeguet came on, won them the game, got him 2 goals. Matty Cash always on form. Eric Konsa, he's good. Tyrone Mings was shaky, gave away a goal, that's how they conceded. Tried to pass it back to Martinez, too white. Mitrovic ran onto it and put it into the back of the net. Matt Target, I think it'll be a good game. Liverpool, I hate talking about Liverpool this season because it's not just injury crises like Liverpool fans say. Players have been out for 6 months, come on, get your act together, you won the league last season. Van Dijk, he can't be that much of a miss, you know. Sort it out. Just sort it out. You're a manager who can win the league and the Champions League, but you can't sort out a couple injuries. Come on, Jurgen. So I don't know, this will be a more difficult game, but I think I'll go to 2-1 Liverpool. I do not see them losing this game, even though how bad they've been. Grealish out, he really carries that Aston Villa side, and I do not see them getting a point out of that, to be perfectly honest. But we'll wait and see. And last game of Saturday for the Premier League is Crystal Palace v Chelsea. An upset last week from West Brom against Chelsea 5-2, but then they bounced back with a 2-0 win with Porto in the Champions League, which was a really good result. I think Crystal Palace won't pose much threat. and honestly I'll go with a 3-1 to Chelsea, 3-0 sorry. Yeah, that just won't pose much of a threat really, will it? They'll dominate the game, they'll know what they're doing, they'll have more possession, they'll play nice football, and once they've got the first, they'll just put in a few more, game done, and that's it really. So now we're going on to the Scottish games on Saturday. So we've got four in the Championship, 3 in the relegation zone, and 2 in the Prem top 6 zone, Championship zone, that's what they call it. We'll start off with Celtic v Livingston. I've always said a draw in this game. It's the most likely cause. John Kennedy can't manage, David Martindale can. By the end of the day, Celtic do have more talent, which is what breaks Livingston down the most. It's a Celtic Park, so it's not on Livingston's favoured Astro, but I still reckon 2-2 because that's what every score is between them pretty much. You've got Scott Pittman, Craig Sibbald, J. Emmanuel Thomas, Scott Robinson, Matisse Popplantic, who's a new Livingston striker, who's good. Their keeper Styrek, he's quite good. They've got John Guffey, Effie Ambrose, Marvin Barley's a strong side, that Liverpool, that Livingston side, and Celtic. They've just got quality, haven't they? They don't know what they're doing this season, but they've got enough quality which will put them to bed. Not put them to bed, but St Johnstone v Aberdeen. It was a miracle St Johnstone made the top 6. It's a miracle Aberdeen made the top 6. It was a good thing they had a not bad run before, but they've not done well. They've got Paul Sheeran in charge for this game again, I'm pretty sure. Even if it is Stephen Glass, he will pull a miracle to get a good, really good team in time for this game. I think it's going to be a close game, to be honest. I think, you know, if I've got to say, I'd go for a St Johnstone upset. They're a bogus team. I'll go 1-0 St Johnstone. They're, you know, Aberdeen aren't conceding much, aren't scoring much, so I mean that sets up for a perfect 1-0 really. For a bogus team like St Johnstone, really, this is going to be a preferred game for St Johnstone. Aberdeen like to play fast flowing football. I don't see that happening. They couldn't do it against Dumbarton, and I'm struggling to believe how they'll do it against St Johnstone, who play so tight and know all their job and know how to press the ball and everything like that. Don't see it happening. Now, 3 relegation zone games. Hamilton v Dundee United. Now, Brian Rice went on a raggy after they got bet 3-0 by St Mirren, saying they should have got a pen. They should have. Game was done by that. But no, that St Mirren shouldn't have got a pen. They shouldn't have. It shouldn't have been a pen. It was already 2-0 at that point. Killed the game. I think it was just more frustration at the game. They didn't deserve to lose 3-0. That's for sure. But I don't see Dundee United winning this either. This is a more suited game for Hamilton. They don't want to play nice football. They just want the points. And Dundee United is a perfect opportunity to get a point or 3. And I don't see them getting 3 because, again, the quality of Dundee United. I'm not saying they've got quality, but they've got better quality than Hamilton. And honestly, I'm going to say 1-0. 1-0, yeah. Probably. And that's bright, isn't it? Yes, it is. Now Kilmarnock v Ross County. That'll be a really good game. Tommy Wright in charge of Kilmarnock, John Hughes both came in to try and save the clubs from relegation. Both done a decent job so far. John Hughes more. John Hughes has really got the club with a good style of football, pressing high, nicking the ball back and going up to score, which is what I love to see. Kilmarnock, Kyle Lafferty is really carrying them just now. He's hit form now, which is really good for them. And all I can see here is a high scoring fest. Probably bad defending. Yakovitti's not very good for Ross County. But then you've got bad slag defenders like Chipola, who's a CDM who can't really, who's not very good at CDM. It'll be a difficult game. I'll go 3-2 to Kilmarnock. Kyle Lafferty hat-trick. Can't see it any other way than if they win. It's a Kyle Lafferty hat-trick, to be honest. Last time it's 3-2, but to Ross County, and and I think Kilmarnock will get the 3 points this time, which could be massive. And I don't know what's going to happen with relegation. I don't even want to predict it now, and I do not have any idea. Motherwell v St Mirren. Now, St Mirren on good form, Motherwell not. You know, that's a really good win for St Mirren beating Hamilton 3-0. I mean, that's a good win for anybody. Motherwell, they won 4-0 one week, and then the next they get pumped 4-0, even though they should win a game. I don't really understand Graham Alexander. I don't really like him either. And I'm going to go 2-1 to St Mirren. Jamie McGrath stepping up to the spot probably. And I think that's, yeah, it'll be a boring game. Because Motherwell are a boring team to watch. So yeah, now if you give me a minute, we're going back to the fixtures. Now, Championship. This is a bit of a winged video, guys. Don't fault me, it's late. I don't have my computer to write down fixtures. Don't know where pen and paper is, so we're just winging it. I'm just kind of going off what I think. Ayr United v Dunfermline. Ayr not doing well, Dunfermline not doing well. But a boring game really. 1-0. Yeah. Dundee v Greenock Morton. Greenock Morton not doing well. Dundee won their last 3, I think, in the league anyway. I'll go 3-1 Dundee. Jason Cummins hat-tricky. Queen of South v Inverness. Inverness have won their last 6 games, so I'll go 2-0 to Inverness, because I mean, I can't see it any other way again. I mean, winning your last 6, Queen of the South surely aren't going to stop you. Of all teams, you know, you've got Hearts, Raith, Dundee in the week. And then if you get beat by Queen of the South after winning 6 in a row, I don't know what to say to you. Raith Rovers v Arbroath. Raith in 2nd. Arbroath in 10th. No, 9th. So again, Raith is the only way I can see it, but I mean, Arbroath have covered upsets, but I think Raith will keep a clean sheet with Frankie Masonda. He's a brick, and I'll go easy 2-0 for Raith. He's passed. I think Ayr and Dunfermline draw, Dundee win, Inverness win, and Raith win. Now we're going back to the English League, and now there's 4 games at the end. Burnley v Newcastle. Be scrappy game. I don't know what the injuries are like at Newcastle. They're kind of up and down now. We have a look at the probable lineups. We'll see who's injured. Alan St Maximan is meant to be back. I think Almiron's back, so that's a strong point for them. Yeah, that's really strong if it is. Callum Motion and Ryan Fraser could be back, so it's a positive. Ashley Barnes is out for Burnley, which is a big miss, but obviously Sean Dyche is a much better manager. They've got a good backline just now. Tarkowski, and sorry, I normally say that easy. Bet and me, midfielders are working really hard, and now Westwood and Brownhill, I can see them starting. McNeil, he showed wonder class against Everton. Matty Vidra, if Ashley Barnes started, it'd be interesting to see, because I don't think this will be an open game, but I think he could be the guy to open it up, even though he's not been the first choice for Burnley. Chris Wood, he's a bit Tim Pot really, but yeah, it's going to be an absolute Tim Pot fest, but you know, you never know. St Maximan starting, but I don't know if he'll start. I don't know if Almiron will start. So for that reason, I'll have to go 2-1 to Newcastle. They're staying up. Brighton are going down. Fulham are hopefully staying up. Yeah, 2-1 to Newcastle. That'd be a massive 3 points. Now we've got West Ham v Leicester, which is also a massive game for both teams wanting to get top 4. I think if Leicester do win this game, it's pretty much guaranteed top 4. If West Ham win this game, it's pretty much top 4 too. with Jesse Lingard, Ben Rama, Souček on form, spfl on form, Dawson on form, Diop on form, Cresswell on form, Fabianski could be getting a team of the season or so, Mark Noble, brilliant experience, Pablo Fornals, can't go wrong with a bit of that, Mikel Antonio's out, which could be a bit of worry for West Ham. Brendan Rodgers for once doesn't have any guys out, I'm pretty sure. Let's have a look. He's got a few doubts. Harvey Barnes, Under and Justin are out there. Got a few strong players obviously for Leicester, like the names of Schmeichel, Fofana, and Didi Tielemans can drive, Pereira can drive down the wing, Maddison can obviously have a shot, have a pass, and Vardy has really had the pressure taken off him with any actual stepping up lately. Goalfest, 3-1 Leicester. Sorry West Ham fans if you're watching, don't doubt there is, but I don't see you winning this. I don't see another Lingard masterclass, especially against a defence as good as Amirati, Evans and Fofana, and you're questioning me, but I think Evans is a class experienced defender and Amirati is just shown his class, and obviously Fofana, Schmeichel can save virtually anything, but you never know, maybe 3-1, 3-2, but I think Leicester will win and have 3 goals. Next game is Tottenham v Manchester United. We've got 3 more games, including this one. I think you're looking at a boring game. Cavani's clinical. I think Cavani will start for that reason, he's clinical. I wouldn't like Greenwood to start, I don't think he's been in form. I wouldn't like Lindelof to start, I'd like Bailly to start. And then if you're looking at the hay angles, Luke Shaw left back, Harry Maguire centre back, next to Eric Bailly, right back Wan-Bissaka, and then centre mids, I'm looking at, I don't understand why anybody would want to break up McTominay and Fred. I think they're good personally, but I think anyway, what we need is a CDM in there, a centre mid in there, and a can. And you might be telling me I'm mental, but you need a box to box. You need a CDM. You need a can. People are saying McTominay is a box to box, but so is Paul Pogba. Do I see Paul Pogba playing CDM? No, I don't. CDM McTominay, centre mid Paul Pogba, Cam Fernandes on the left, Rashford on the right. Probably you're looking at Greenwood really. I think Pogba might be out, I can't remember. But yeah, I don't see this being interesting, obviously, with Son and Kane really, and Mora. That's really it. I don't understand why Bergwijn won't get a game. I'd like to see Alderweireld and Woden at the back, mainly for my fantasy sake. But if Tanganga starts down the right, that's really, left, that's really positive for Man United, because Luke Shaw and Marcus Rashford. For that reason, I would start Tailways really. If it is Rodin who starts, I'd start Tailways. You could really, he's vulnerable with McTominay going down that side as well, that he's really vulnerable and wouldn't be able to cope, especially if it's Sanchez as a centre back when they're playing so high. For this game, I will go 1-0 Man United, penalty Fernandes. I'm a Man U fan, I know, but it's just the truth. Sheffield United v Arsenal. Arsenal had an absolute stinker. They were a better side. Chances missed by Lacazette. Don't think he deserves a start anymore. I think you could see how much of this Tierney was, just getting that final product. Saka wasn't really it. And Slavia Prague, after they go 1-0 up, Slavia Prague just get a fluky header, bad marking, and that's it really. But I think if we look at this game, you're looking at a really, really boring game. A really strong Arsenal side though. Gabriel at the back. I think David Luiz is out. Yeah, he is. So is Kieran Tierney. Martin Odegaard is doubtful anyway, so we'll wait and see about that. But I'll go 0-0. 0-0, yeah. Boring. Next game is Rangers v Hibs. I'm going to back the boys. I'm going to say 1-0. Martin Boyle, Christian Deutsch, will go Christian Deutsch. Yeah, I'll back the man. So I hope you enjoyed this video. This video will probably be uploaded at Saturday in the morning. Hope you enjoyed, and yeah, see ya.